Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to share with you some of the knowledge I've been able to gather over the years. Um, for those who may not know, I've been in network marketing for over 10 years. That's from 2009 to date. And that means I've gathered enough information that can help somebody, in this situation where people are talking about COVID, people are in difficulties, they don't have money. And this makes a very good environment for somebody to come to you with some unsubstantiated claims that will make you perhaps go look for some loan, put it somewhere, only to realize that whatever you invested on does not really exist. Yeah, my grandmother once taught me that fools are food for the wise. Fools. Now, sometimes these people who might be included amongst the wise are really not wise. They're just scoundrel. They're just people who are not honest and not having any long-term objective. And so today, I will take as short time as possible, though it's a long discussion. I really wanted to just focus on the do's and don'ts of network marketing, but I realized that I cannot just jump to that because that should be like a fourth topic. So it makes me, it compels me to go back to the beginning by starting first to explain what is this network marketing, and then what type of business is it, who can join, and things like that. And then we come into what do you need to consider before you join or before you get started in a network marketing business. And then finally, what are some of the do's or what are some of the don'ts, more so, because that's what people keep asking me. Many people sometimes after they've injured themselves, they call and ask me now, I met these guys, they told me the following, I did this, and now this is what I'm going through, which is not a good thing. So I will take some brief moment, and I will take also your questions along the way, just to ensure that we are moving together. I'll answer as much as I can. And so let me just share this screen that I may move faster. I'm sharing a screen so that I can move faster. Basically, I'm running this also through a Zoom just to help me share screen. So this is network marketing. It's a very good business, by the way. And the questions I'm going to answer today include the following. One, what is it? And is it legitimate? Is it a genuine business? Or is it something good for you or for me? Number three is, why do people think it's a pyramid, or what makes it be confused? What does it mean to be in a pyramid scheme? And the other thing is, how do network marketing companies make money? Yes, where do they get money from? And how do you make money? How do I make money from network marketing? How do we make money? Anybody who wants to be part of network marketing business, how do you make money? So that you are sure, so that you cannot be cheated. Because if you don't know, somebody is going to cheat you. And then what do I need to consider before I join any network marketing organization? Before I partner, generally we call it partnering. You partner with any organization. There are very many of them, also in Kenya. The whole of East Africa is full of them. And the problem is, most of us in East Africa haven't learned the basics, the ethics, and the rules of building a network marketing business. Unlike the developed nations like the UK, the Europe generally, and the US, we are what they did in 1950s and 1960s. And the hope is maybe in the coming decades, we will have matured enough to practice it the way it should be practiced. And so, moving on, the question that I must answer very fast is, what is network marketing? And network marketing is also called multi-level marketing, MLM or WLM. or NWM. Network marketing, I love calling myself NWM gurus or network marketing gurus. Part of one of my Facebook profiles is network marketing gurus, if you don't know. So I've learned this. I took a lot of interest, being that my background is generally science, analysis, and all these things. I wanted to analyze this type of business so that I'm able to understand it, so that I'm not in a position to become prey to other people. You know, when I was in college, the first person who introduced me to network marketing was my lecturer. He was teaching us pure maths. I think it was basic maths, something like that. Something in year 2 or year 3, thereabout. I didn't really grasp it. And that was the company then was Tianchi. I didn't really grasp it. And those people talked weird things. They talked big monies. I felt like, is it demonic? How can people talk about such big money? I was scared about it. And then later, somebody else, when I finished college, somebody else brought me to network marketing, brought the idea to me where I was working. I couldn't really understand it and I dismissed it. Then later, another friend of mine brought me and explained it to me. Then I chose to take time to understand it. So what is it about? Think of a network of dependable customers. You are an organization which deals in products, and these products need to reach customers. Now, you choose, instead of going to put a billboard which you cannot account for, you're going to pay people money, but you don't know how much results it brings. You are not going to, instead of going to TV just to do broadcast marketing, instead of going to radio, instead of doing all these other promotion services, you just want reliable, dependable customers so that you are able to budget. That is generally the way network marketing organizations work. They want people to register with them so that they are dependable customers. And these people now buy at a lower cost. Then they are given authority to go and sell at a profit. They give some suggested retail prices so that whenever they go, they have some guide. But they are not bound to sell at that price, because each and every one of them could be going through various some other expenses that they have to cater for. So they mark up accordingly, but they must always be given some guide. The price list that has suggested prices. There is the price list for the distributors themselves, which they use when they go to the warehouse to buy the products. Then there is the price list that guides them on how much they should, an average price they should sell their products at. Most distributors who are serious with their business will always add something on top of the suggested retail prices so that they are able to remain afloat. And some distributors will still sell at less, and that's why some of them will be in business today, a couple of months down the line, you don't see them. So basically, network marketing means these people come, they register, they're able to buy these products, then they sell to others. They also use them at a discount now. And then these people can also, they are the same people who bring in other people to register through them. So it becomes sort of a web. I brought somebody who also registered and now picking products and selling to others. He can also bring some other person to register, now picking products and selling to others. But because this could have been my customers whom I brought, so how do I benefit? So the company will ensure that out of the profits that they make when all these people bring in money to pick their products, they share with me because they're using my market. I've shared with them my market, the people who buy products from me, who could buy from me, now buying from them directly. So they are able to track that through me, they've been able to get this size of market. And so this month, they usually operate on either monthly, weekly basis, or 2 weeks, something like that. So they are able to check within this month, how much did I cost them to earn? And so they give me a portion of that, a small portion of it. That's just the way they make money. That's the way network marketing works. So in this case, there are no middlemen. Is it genuine? Is it a good business? Perfectly genuine. perfectly legal, perfectly operational. It's something you can do. It's a good business that uh, it's global. You can run it anywhere. It has so many advantages. Maybe we will check a few of them. So if you think of a network marketing, you think of a number of people, many people coming together like this. It's really not any awareness, but sort of a web thing. Somebody comes here, brings in somebody who will bring in somebody who brings in somebody who brings in somebody. And all these people are attached directly to the company. They are customers, registered customers to the company. And so they are all given an opportunity to buy at a lower cost and make profits. And that's the beauty. The beauty in that nobody supervises you. You are in your own business in that case. So advantages include you start at a low investment. Like personally, I started at less than 4,000 shillings. That was about 11 years ago. Most people start at less than 10,000. Whenever it goes beyond that, most times you realize that maybe you are being told to buy a particular or some package of products, which is not supposed to be a mandatory thing, because the intention usually is to ensure that you are in the system, and so you are able to learn these products and sell them. So it should always be a minimal startup cost. You should not buy necessarily a large quantity of products which you don't really know where you're taking to. And then there is really no operation cost, if not low. It's very low, because most times there is nothing you're spending on except your phone call, your data, and a few other things, your transport and things like that. So the operational cost, except if you choose to open an outlet shop somewhere and you are operating, which is not the recommended way of doing network marketing. Network marketing is supposed to be something that you work with it wherever you are, where you are, there your business is. And you talk to people about your product, they give you money, you buy for them products, you deliver to them. That's it. And then there is always support. The company supports you. Most people run out of business because they get out of business because of high lack of support. There is nobody to train you. You need somebody you need to have a website, you need some flyers, you need some investment in machinery, systems, lots of things, accounting. You are doing lots of things if you are running an independent business, a sole proprietor type of business or a company. But in this case, you have a company that is fully established with employees, and theirs is to support you to ensure that you have the knowledge, you have the system, you have the product, everything is in place. Yours is just to pick them and deliver them at a profit. And then they train you. You have also the high returns because you choose your own profits. You choose how much you want to mark up, and you can sell as much as you want. You can walk to a warehouse with a lorry and order all the products. Nobody will stop you from doing that. So, and remember, you are not paying for that warehouse. You are not paying for security. If a warehouse is stolen, if it's broken into, you are still safe, you see. So it's got lots of other advantages. You can even hand this down to your children. You get to use it as partial income or full-time income. It has residual income. You can learn, you can keep earning. If you've built a big network enough, you will always somewhat earn something out of it besides the profits. Why is it different from what people think are pyramid schemes? Now, to start with, pyramid schemes are illegal. No country has been able to legalize pyramid schemes. One, because they are evil, in my own opinion, just like most gambling things end up with people losing money. And in pyramid scheme, how do you earn? You earn when I lose. When I bring in my money, it is that money that is used to pay you. So You can nobody. It's not possible for everyone to earn. Somebody must lose in order that somebody earns. That's just the way it is. The other thing is there is no product to be sold. If somebody tells you here there is no selling, then you know there is something wrong. It's a pyramid scheme. Most times a pyramid scheme doesn't have anything else to sell. They could give you forms, you fill, you pay in money, and maybe you are told to pay in on some regular basis, maybe 2 weeks, maybe monthly, because that money is collected and paid to somebody else. So the person who came in earlier earns more than the person who comes today and something like that. So there is no product. Somebody must lose money so that somebody else is paid. It's a losing game. By the end of the day, and they don't usually last anyway. They run for a short period of time. They are detected and arrested, and they run away, something like that. The other thing with with the pyramid scheme is there is no work to be done. Yours is just to put in money, and you are told to wait. And after a certain period of time, you come and you earn in. You're supposed to get big money. Where they get the money, it's by collecting from other people to pay you. That's the way they work. As opposed to the pyramid scheme in network marketing, everyone has equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. Whether somebody joins today or somebody joined 10 years ago, they still have equal opportunity. The person who joined today can still earn more money than the person who joined earlier. And it doesn't matter who brought you. I could bring you and put you in my team in network marketing, sponsoring you, but still you will earn much, much more than me. And you grow higher than me, and I still come to learn from you. So it's an equal opportunity for all. How do they make money, these network marketing organizations? They make money when products leave the warehouse. They only make money from profits. Profits when they sell products, when they sell services. There are organizations that use services for network marketing. Though I personally recommend and I've learned that it's better when you deal with items, the tangible products, as opposed to services. It makes more sense in my own thinking, because you sell things, you make profits, they are used, you sell again, you make profits, and you keep going. Most times they reuse their consumable products. That's what makes perfect sense when you are building a network marketing organization. If it is a service, it becomes really difficult to make profits. So let nobody start telling you that when you put money here and then you will now keep earning money every month. You only earn money because products left the warehouse, because something was sold. If you sold nothing and nothing was happening in the organization, just like in any other business, you can't expect to earn any money. And so how do you make money? Because products left the warehouse, you make money through profits. This is the first benefit that everyone who intends to participate in network marketing must intend to get. If you can't earn profits, nothing else will make sense. You will get nothing else, perhaps, except education. Yes, the benefit of education, the benefit of exposure, and something like that. But as far as money is concerned, if you can earn profits, you earn more profits, you will get more bonus. You will get higher bonuses. Just like in any other organization, like in the banking, after 12 months, people are given bonus based on the profits that the company made. Here also, after a month or whichever the period the company chooses, they usually give bonus depending on what profits your organization. Whenever you partner with the network marketing organization, you become an entity of your own. You are a standalone business. You are an organization. So your organization can make profits. When your organization makes profits, and those are your personal profits, it means more products left the warehouse because of you. And so the company thanks you by giving you some extra bonus, either through a check or through direct transfer to your account, or any other means, but usually it's in monetary terms. Then there are incentives. These incentives could include traveling to different places, some treatment in some fantastic hotels, whatever, all sorts of things. These incentives could also include some leadership trainings and all sorts of things, including business trainings. So these are the three various ways of earning money in network marketing. If somebody tells you here there is no selling, then you know it's not a network marketing, it's something else. So don't confuse those things. So what do you need to consider? This is now the most important element. I ought to have come here straight, but I just couldn't because it won't make more any sense if I don't come from the beginning. And one is consider products. The first thing you need to ask whoever is presenting to you is, what are the products? Most times, you need to check that these products will be relevant even in future. For example, if I start a network marketing organization, many people come up with ideas that they also want to start their own organizations. And maybe I'm selling for you decoders for your TV. You know that these decoders would not work, would not sell in the next few years. People will be having all their TVs with decoders inbuilt. I'm selling to you maybe something like a particular model of phone. It keeps changing and things like that. So you always want products that will be relevant for the long term, and you want them to be consumable products. If they are consumable, it means you are not always going to look for new customers. The customers that you have, you keep growing your customer base. They keep being your customers as long as you build the good relationship with them, so that they finish the product. Let's say they are detergents. They are consumed, they are finished, they come back to you looking for more products, and you sell to them just like any other thing. Other people use skin products, others could be detergents, others could be supplements, but they should be things that are consumable. And every other time they are used up, these customers come to you. So you build a customer base. That's why some distributors will tell you there is no much selling. No, 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 there should be selling so that you make profits. And you should keep growing your customer base. That is very important. If there is no product being sold, then where will the company get money to pay you? And that means it's a con game. So be sure that there are products. Number two, check leadership of this organization. When the leadership doesn't is not stable or doesn't seem to have integrity, then you could be in for a con game. There are so many organizations that pose as network marketing organizations, but most times, if you check keenly, they are just pyramid schemes that are clothed into a network marketing form, so that they pick in some, they get some people who are naive and earn from them. So it's good to check the leadership. What is the stability of this leadership? How long history of the organization will always tell you that they are stable enough. Most new network marketing organizations find it difficult to last more than 5 years. So it would be very bad if you start with an organization that a couple of years down the line, it can't exist, it can't be traced. So it's good to also be informed about their history, how far it's gone, where it started. Generally, just get that. The other thing is compensation plan. This is very, very important. Compensation plan means how will the bonuses, over and above the profits, how will the bonuses be calculated? There are some network marketing organizations where if I brought you, there is no any single day you will ever earn more than me. Now that's like you will be working for me. That's not the way it should be. It should, the way it should be is such that at any point you come in, if you are working harder than me, you should earn more than me. We should be independent distributors. We should be equal, having equal opportunity. I should be able to train you as your sponsor, but that should not inhibit your growth. If you are working harder, you should be able to earn more. If you are not doing much, you should not be able to earn. But this idea of you are just put there and it's like now you are becoming employees for somebody, you can go rest. That's not a network marketing organization. So there are various compensation plans. We will discuss them shortly. The other thing is sponsor. This is very critical. Check the person. Sponsor is this person who is introducing you. Is he or she willing to work with you and to train you? Is he or she informed enough, or do they have the uplines, the people above them, that who are willing to work with you and support you and not cheat you of your money, telling you things that are not true? You see, people can talk, but they are not talking things that make sense rationally. And that would mean you are likely to lose your money and lose even that relationship and integrity. Network marketing grows because of integrity. If we don't check our integrity, then it won't grow because we will be killing every relationship that we make. And if we keep killing relationship that we make, that's why most people don't grow much. They sponsor or recruit. The word is recruit. They recruit, they don't sponsor. They recruit many people in a month, they lose them all at the end of the month, then they start all over again. And what happens in that case? They make so many better people outside, such that when somebody else comes with a genuine idea, they will repel it because their dreams are shattered. They were not told the truth. It's good to have a genuine sponsor, somebody who will have your interest at heart. Because generally, if they help you grow, there is also a benefit for them. You are part of the organization. Training program, check whether your organization has a versatile training program. I've seen today organizations have come up with very reasonable training programs on which you can do online. You can just do on website or on Zoom or whatever. Just ensure that it's a program that can work for you, because you will not leave your job to start doing it, then it stops working for you, then you start regretting everything. Just ensure that their training schedules and everything else works for you. I've seen situations where training is centralized. So if you are coming from Kitengela, for example, to Nairobi, you have to create that time. If you can't come, then you can't grow. If you are coming from another city, from another country, you can't access that training. And then it inhibits the growth. Network marketing should be three things: simple, duplicable, and scalable. Scalable means it can grow without bounds, spreading. Duplicable means whatever I'm doing, somebody else can do. The person I sponsor can do it without necessarily having specific skills or talent. So check the training schedule, check the recurrent cost. Nobody should tell you that every month you are spending this money in order to earn. It should not happen at all. A genuine plan is such that you invested by joining. The rest should be either you in spending because you are buying products for your own personal use, or you're buying products for some other customers that you have, or something like you are renewing your license. In my organization, people renew their license at less than 2,000 in a year. Now that makes sense. But if I've got to spend, say, for example, 10,000 Kenya shillings every month to keep myself there, something is wrong. That's not a business. That's not a network marketing business. That makes sense for traditional business where you're paying rent, you're paying employees, you're paying electricity, you're paying all the other utilities, paying security. But if you are running a network marketing business, operational cost is drastically low. So there shouldn't be recurrent cost. And the money you use to join in, that should be all, nothing else. And anything else that should come is money coming from the organization because of what you are doing, because of the profits you're making. And remember, you earn more bonus as you earn more profit. If you earn zero profit, there is no bonus you will ever earn, and no incentive in that case. Compensation plans generally are four that are popular out there. One is binary. Binary, they tell you will sponsor only two people. You only need two people. Then you wonder, why do they sponsor for too long? Because there is also a technicality with it. For you to be compensated, there is a way the compensation is learned. We can discuss this further. But for your information, it's not just sponsoring too. You will need to sponsor more people because these legs, we call them legs, they need to balance so that you inserted fully. Otherwise, they pick the shorter arm, the shorter leg, compensate you. That's usually the tricky point behind it. In some other countries, they don't really on that, they discourage it. Fixed matrix means there is a fixed system. It's either maybe 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means I can only bring in 3 people directly, and then they can only go up to 4th level. First point is first level, then they bring people that is second level, third level, 4th level, something like that. And it fixes you, meaning you can only grow so much. Then there is the breakaway, which basically means there is no limit. You can bring as many people, grow, reaching some level, they multiply to numerous organizations, but you still have the opportunity to get some benefit from everything. It's unilevel, which generally has no structure. You can grow as deep as you want, grow as large as you want, but there are few restrictions. These are the 4 compensation plans you will meet, and each has its own merits. Caution. This is now the other thing I wanted to talk about. Really need to take care of. One is don't fall prey to hypes. There is no free lunch. There is no money that you will plant and make money the following day that fast. No, 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 no. If you buy, and network marketing companies don't have a problem. You will buy products because they don't ask you where you're taking them from. But remember, the first pay is you've gotten the product, so nothing is gotten for free. So you need to sell those products. If you bought large quantities of products, those are the big profits. That's what you are expected to do. Remember, anything else to be true is probably too good to be true. So be cautious about that. No need for hype. By the way, networking organizations generally have, there's no need to exaggerate, but most people tend to exaggerate so that some people feel more pushed joining. Not really. Don't expect something for nothing. That I brought in money. I've had people bringing in 500,000, 600,000 in a month. Then they are told, now you will be earning 100,000 every month, every month. That's hogwash. There is nothing like that. You will get that money maybe the first month because you bought products that month and you've gone with the product. So where do they get money? Remember, we said money only leave the warehouse. There is no any other way. So if you bought once, unreasonably high initial investment. It doesn't make anything if people asked to pay 40,000 or 50,000. But if you can afford that, that's fine. But don't pay it so that you expect some money every month. When you're paying that, just know you are buying products so that you sample them, you understand them, you are able to better make profits out of them when you understand them. But not buying so that you are paid every month. That's not true. It will never, ever be true. And most times, for most organizations, you just need to spend less than 10,000 and then make as much profits as you want. No regulation about that. Don't blame the company. Most times, such people who've been swindled by uh, distributors with no integrity go back to blame the company. Company XYZ, it's this, they are doing wrong business, they cheated me. It's not the company. The company open way, very straightforward. The problem is the person who recruited you, the person who asked you for that money. Just like in insurance organizations, you realize that some agents will go pick your money, but they don't give you the policy, or they give you a paper which is not valid. Then when an incident occurs, you try to look for compensation only to realize the money did not even reach the company. It's not the company, it is that agent. Don't close your mind. Be open to study. Keep studying every day. Learn. If you are interested in network marketing, please read books on network marketing. There are very many. There is your first year in network marketing, becoming the greatest network marketer in the world, Internet Guide to Network Marketing. There are all sorts of things. Business of the first 21st century by Robert Kiyosaki. Lots of them, and there are very many teachers out there. In Kenya, they are not there. Anyway, most people in Kenya are interested in other things, but there are very many materials out there which you can use to learn. You can only be conned. Robert Kiyosaki said, if you are looking for something for nothing, there is no free lunch. So if you realize that you are conned, there is something you are looking for without willingness to pay for it. The correct way of doing this business is do do to others as you would like them to do for you. I will get into the details of how can you grow your business into this, maybe in another discussion. But for now, remember that it's a relationship. You must build relationship. You must be in touch with your customers and even the people you've brought into the business, whom we call your distributors. Your distributors are your first level of customers because they use products courtesy of you. And people sometimes ask, why should they, do they earn from, if somebody brought me, do they earn from me? No, they don't earn anything that comes from me. It is the company's portion that they earn. They don't earn my portion. My portion is still there. So it's the company that uses their marketing budget to give them something. Otherwise, thank you very much. That's the end. I'm ready for questions about this. Anybody with a question, I'll be able to see. If you have a question, you can ask. You can just type it there.